Welcome back to the
Shitshow.
Brought to you by Shag Mag. Shag Mag is the one, the only digital magazine featuring the hottest women, 100% uncensored.
100% of the time.
That is right. I am Julia Rose, a.k.a. the best podcast host ever. And to my right, I have...
Becca, a.k.a. I always look high on every episode.
But you're not.
I'm not.
Let's just clarify that.
Yeah, I'm just drunk.
just drunk. So, we have to read a comment before we forget to do this. We told you guys to go leave us iTunes 5-star comments or Young Gravy was going to fuck your mom. So if you didn't leave a 5-star comment...
Yeah, read a mean one and then I'm going to tell them to go fuck themselves.
We actually got more nice ones.
Wow. I can't even find a mean one.
This is Ninja NC. This podcast might be accidental. I don't know. It cuts off there, but it says, looks like this show is a mess. Julia and Becca are not... Wait, I thought... Why did they give us 5 stars? Oh, wait, but the pure fact that is named the Shit Show is the best insurance plan possibly ever. Have a bad episode. Okay, this is like a novel. Here we go.
It's like a backhand and they're like 5 stars, but fuck you.
Mo29 KTM 380 worth listening 5 stars. There you go.
Oh hell yeah! You guys hear that? Subtle flex.
Subtle flex. So me and Becca went to a rave this last week, a COVID safe rave.
Yeah.
It was freezing. It was outside. It was so cold.
I know. I was on the table touching the heat lamp.
Yeah, no, you were hitting on the heat lamp at one point.
I know. I was like, he's so hot.
I was like, yo, my friend thinks you're cute.
And I was like, no, I think you're hot. Come closer.
And then she dumped a giant thing of ice, some ice drink down my shoes. That was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment.
Oh my God.
I knew it was going to be a long night when I looked at you and it was 2:30 in the morning and you were like dancing and you're like, I don't want the sun to ever come up. And I was like, fuck, I'm going to be here a while, freezing my ass off.
Oh
it was
my
bad.
God.
And then our good friend Dom was there.
Oh, Dom.
Finnegan
Love
Tony.
him. Oh my goodness. We need to get him back here.
We do. We need to get him back. Comment if you want to see Dom come back. If you haven't seen the episode, I set Becca up on a blind date, 3 blind dates. And Dom, Finnegan, Tony. Did you end up picking him? No, you didn't end up picking him.
No,
you
I
should have
didn't.
picked him.
But, you know, it was more
Everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah. Everybody has those days.
We should have him back for sure. He is just as crazy, like, in regular life that was regular life, but, like, he was gargling tequila at that place. Like, he'll just take a giant swig, gargle it, and then...
Yeah, he's the man.
He's the man.
He is the man.
Comment if you want to see Dom come back. I should set you up on more blind dates, honestly. If you want to go on a blind date with Becca, slide in our DMs at the Shit Show.
Oh, yeah.
Let's make
that would
this a
actually
thing.
be fun. It is fun. You know?
It is fun. Speaking of blind dates and gargling tequila, it is my honor to introduce our lovely guest this evening, Mr. Rhino himself from LLS. Love, Live, Serve. Burr, burr, burr. Everyone give it up. Everyone in our live audience.
Yeah. Woo! Oh
Give it a big round of applause.
Settle down, crowd. Oh, we're going to have to do the levels, you know? We're not going to hear anything.
How's it going?
It's going great. How you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing... We ask the questions around here.
Can I call you guys, or how are you guys doing, or girls?
We're vibing.
Okay.
Guys or girls?
Whatever, honestly.
Call me whatever. Call me whatever. We're actually longtime friends.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
I think I found your Instagram like maybe how many years ago? 3?
I don't know.
I don't know how many followers you had at the time, but I screenshotted your thing just to like jog my memory. And yeah. And then I DM'd you, and then the rest is history.
The rest is history. For those of our lovely Shag Mag listeners, give us a little bit of a tidbit background of like your upcome. Is that the right word?
My background a little bit.
Wait, come up. It's my dislike saying that.
Yeah, so let's see. My life story. Well, I'm originally from Southern Maryland, and I started doing YouTube videos when I was like maybe in middle school, just kind of like dicking around, having fun.
Middle school?
Middle school. And I met Noah, who I run our channel with, Love With Serve. I met him in 6th grade, and we've just been doing YouTube ever since. I went to Drexel University, and I started taking my channel serious from there. And that's kind of it. And I moved out to LA about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago. Damn, time just keeps moving.
2 years ago?
Yeah, damn.
How old are you?
How do I look? You tell me how old
Yeah.
you think I look, because you don't know me at all.
Probably like 24.
I'm turning 24 this year.
Oh, wow. Good job, Bex. Wow. You should be one of those people at Six Flags that guesses people's ages.
Or I come to your parties, you know, and I'm like, too young. You got to go.
But yeah, 23 right now, so I'm holding on to 23. And yeah, that's it. I've been having fun out here, and the virus kind of screwed everything up for me. But
It was like is that right when you, no, 2 years. You had like a solid year.
solid year of fun, and then it all got shut down. And then I went into the darkest period of my entire life. But yeah, what's up with you guys?
Breeze is right over that.
No.
We'll touch into that. We'll start off light, and then I'll go into the deep mind of Mr. Rhino from LLS. How'd you come up with the name Love Live Serve?
That was just Noah I think he made the channel in middle school, maybe in 8th grade. And he just decided to call it that.
Oh,
and
really?
he and I didn't do the channel together or anything, but he just called it that. And that's
a
it.
sick name.
And now we're stuck with it, and people think it's like a Christian channel or something. Because you have,
Makes sense.
I mean, y'all, the shit show, like y'all got to think about
No,
it.
people think we're a Christian show too.
Yeah.
Oh
But
my God. I made a YouTube channel in middle school, but I didn't come up with a sick name. Mine was like Bubbles. It was like Bubbles with like a bunch of numbers after, just like something really inconvenient.
well, we definitely don't do anything like love, live, serve. I guess we could tie meaning to it, but
Yeah. No, it's sick. It's sick. I remember when we did the meet and greet. It was insane. Y'all's fan base, they're nuts.
I
love them.
That was exciting. That's one of the main reasons that I enjoy doing YouTube, is being able to, I don't know, like have an effect on people in some way. Because I remember when I was younger and I would look at I saw a Viner for the first time, and I was like shaking, and I was like, holy shit, that's them. That's the guy. And then I was like, one day I'll be able to have a meetup and people will come to see me. And then it happened.
It happens. And they're nuts. They're crazy. You know what's funny is I always get the DMs. People always say that you made me famous. And I hate you for that so much.
Now, to be fair.
Okay. Oh, here we go. What?
To be fair,
what?
we were your first, I would say, official, like,
I'm going to punch
what's
you
the
in
word?
face.
And official appearance on YouTube other than some random dude or something, right? We got the ball rolling.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I did some weird. I was in a really, really weird rap music video in Austin, Texas. That was like my first like big debut. I can't even. Oh my gosh. Oh, I wish the Star of Danny. That's what his name was, like the Star of Danny or something, and he was like a Jewish rapper.
What did you do in it?
Oh, it was so bad. I hope no one ever finds that video. I'm like
screen
throwing
recording it.
dollar bills in like a hot tub. It's just weird. It's weird. But that was like my first like YouTube.
Okay, so
debut.
that's
so
what
he
made
made
you
me
famous.
famous.
So
Star of Danny.
Star of Danny's first. And I think it was just well, then again, that's happened to other people. Like other people were in our videos and then they kept doing stuff and then they, ended up blowing up and doing their own thing. But you were already big, so.
No, but so one of the first, I don't even remember. Do you remember the first video we did together?
What was it? It might have been like crazy girlfriends be like. I think
No,
that was.
I didn't know if that was the first one because we did the like hot Uber driver, but then I do remember we did the how to know if your girlfriend's psycho.
Yes, I think that was the first one. And all those videos they have they have like crazy views. And what was it? The hot.
I brought the boobs for the views.
That's it. And you were fun to work with. Or you know what happened originally? We had another girl do that video and she did a terrible job. So we had to like fake film a video with her. Like, yeah, next scene. And then
No way.
never spoke to her again. And then we said, I got to find somebody. And then I think I DM'd you and it was like, it just worked out.
Yeah, I ended up being I think you were in Philadelphia at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So everything worked out great.
It was sick. So let's get into how do you know if a girl's psycho? Because this is, I mean, you come with these ideas for the video. Oh God. Yeah. You know where I'm going with this. Just a little bit.
How to know if a girl's psycho.
I feel like low key though, every girl has just a tinge of psycho. Like,
Yeah,
I could agree
mean,
with that.
who makes them psycho?
Men.
You guys.
What makes you? I feel like this has happened to me on multiple occasions. People don't really show who they really are until like 4 months in. So you get like the trial version first, where it's like the bubble gum, peaches and cream honeymoon phase, and then she starts going crazy on you, and then you're like, oh, this is who she is.
But are you doing something to make her go crazy? That's the thing.
I think it's because then there's guys that will cheat and be kind of like bad or not be appreciative of their girl. And then there's like the golden children like me who are like perfect and like amazing.
And never do anything
and
wrong.
never couldn't do a damn thing wrong and wouldn't hurt a fly. But yeah, that happened to me recently where it was a girl and it was absolute love and amazingness.
For how long?
For like 4 months.
You met her out here?
Yeah.
How'd you meet her?
Shit. It was, I met her on Tinder.
Oh,
That's
there
what it
you
was.
go.
It was easy. It was easy. And then it was like love at first sight. Everything was great. And then out of nowhere, just she flipped. And I was like, whoa, what the heck?
Out of nowhere. You didn't do anything at all. Do you believe this story?
I don't know. Keep
Detective
going.
Bex is on the case.
I'm like, let me see. Keep talking.
I just think what happens is at the beginning, both parties are trying to like please each other and not do anything to hurt the other person's feelings or whatever. And then they get comfortable. And then, I don't know.
What were signs of that she was crazy? Like, what is that? Give me like the crazy, what is the craziest girl you've dated or the craziest circumstance you've had with a girl?
Holy crap. Crazy. Oh, let me think here for a second.
Have you been, I feel like you've been crazy.
You think I've been crazy?
No, maybe not. You're pretty chill. I've been crazy. I'll be a first admin. But I will tell you, it's because they push buttons and then you get in like this weird like headspace where it's like they literally drive you crazy.
No, yeah. They just act dumb. And I know you're not that dumb, but it's easier to act dumb. And then be like, oh, I didn't know. And I'm like, yeah, right. Shut the fuck up.
That's what you want to say. About the time you're like, wait, am I the crazy one?
Yeah,
no,
I'm like, I need to chill, you know? I just need a vibe. Like, everything's good. And then you're like, wait, hold up. I'm fucking pissed.
I think to be fair, I might also be crazy, but because I'm like I turn into the toxic ex low key that
Really?
like hits up the girl like when it's like done, like when it's like, yo, you need to move on. I'm like the guy that's like
the future memes.
the future meme.
What is it?
Merry Christmas. Or when anything happens, when there's an earthquake or whatever. Hey, I know you heard about the earthquake.
I hope you're safe.
You used to be the epicenter of my love. It had me so shook. Hope all is well. Tell your mom I said hi. You don't have to respond. I do that. I literally do that.
Is it true that I feel like guys have this like instinct when they feel like a girl is just on the verge of moving on? Like, do you have like spidey senses tingling?
Yeah, they always text.
They always know. You're as a girl, you're literally over the hump. Like you maybe just met someone that you're like, okay, this is going really well. Like I'm gonna get over this. This is going great. All of a sudden, ding.
We
midnight.
get one of those future messages.
Yes, I absolutely do that. And I think a lot of guys probably do also. Girls see, like when girls really move on, they're really on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Me, I'm like, it's a lonely Wednesday night, and I'm like, oh, I'm feeling like a scoundrel tonight. Let's text someone, and then I'll do
just
it.
for fun, not because you actually like miss her.
Well, I know that we'll never get back together, and I know that there's a reason that it ended. But I'm like, let me start something right now. But it's like. I don't say anything mean.
This is why we're crazy. Like this is literally why we're
I'm making myself look bad because I'm like, girls are crazy. And then I'm literally saying, I'm actually crazy. But
you're insane.
I don't know. I think I just have a hard time. Like, it's almost like the girls that I dated and then they got away. They're like funnel cakes or like bad food. They taste so good because I don't. So basically,
wait, you know what? Finish that sentence.
My exes are like funnel cakes. They're really addictive, but you can't have too much of them. Otherwise, they'll make you sick. Like you can't live off of that.
Do you think you go after a certain type of girl?
I go after definitely a plethora of different, like, I don't think there's any.
So do you think all girls are that way? That where you can only have like, they're fun, but you can't take too much, like you don't want too much of them?
Yeah, it's hard to find ones that are like, because there's the girls that are like the junk food type girls where it's, wow, it's really spicy and exciting and they're freaky deaky and all that stuff. But it's like there's no longevity in it. Maybe they have like a bad, weak personality. I call it having the personality of like an Eggo waffle. Like
why is there so many food analogies?
Sorry, I don't know. I haven't eaten today.
I was like, I want to be a funnel cake. I love funnel cake.
But then there's like the wholesome girls, like you could compare to like a Chipotle bowl where they're like wholesome and you could eat that every day. And
Are you sponsored over here?
Would you get sick of it?
Yeah. Eating the same thing every day.
well, that's just relationships, I guess. So
Sometimes you need a little funnel cake. You know what I'm saying?
everybody, it's good that well then that's
If you had to if you have to pick, would you rather have the spicy girl that's fun but like you can't have too much of, or the wholesome girl that maybe like you get tired of eating the same thing every day?
yeah, doesn't have the carbs in it.
Yeah, it's like a keto bowl.
I think this is what men and women do. Like for my 20s, I'm probably gonna end up just being around the funnel cakes and the cotton candy and the all that. And then when I'm maybe late 20s, 30, whatever, then I'll start looking at the Chipotles
You truly
and the Whole Foods.
The Whole Foods.
Wait. So do you really think that do you think that you're going to marry a person that's like, where you're like, like she's not that fun, but like, this is what's good for me?
I think everybody has to do that.
No.
Like
Are you kidding?
trying to find, because then it's like, because I feel like all of us would probably look for a perfect 10 or like the most beautiful, sexy person, right? Like you want somebody who's beautiful objectively. And then, but you also want the criteria of loving and hardworking and confident and this and that.
You really don't think the best of both worlds exists?
Oh, it's hard to find it because every girl that was like a 11 out of 10 that I saw gave me the Eggo waffle personality. But then every like
Explain Eggo waffle personality.
just like
This is gonna be perfect.
like ditzy, and you could be ditzy. Like it's okay to be ditzy, but you can't have a serious intellectual conversation with them. Like I had somebody who didn't know who Harriet Tubman was, and I was just like,
He was like,
and they didn't know who was on the $1 bill, and I was like, damn, like,
Who's on the $1 bill?
George Washington.
hey, thank
And
you.
Harriet Tubman, he was like, he's like, I'm leaving. She's like, where are you going? He's like, the Underground Railroad. She has no idea.
Well, yeah, I said, who's Harriet? I said, what would Harriet Tubman do? And she was like, who's that? And I was like, oh shit.
Like, did we meet her at the
was like-
party earlier?
Check, please, waiter. I'm
Is
gonna
that
go
the
ahead.
promoter
No.
at Hyde?
And I was like, are you serious? You don't know? She said, oh no, who is he? Just tell me. And I was like, oh shit, he thinks it's a he. So that would be an example of a Eggo waffle.
Eggo waffle.
But yeah, I'd like to be able to have like an intellectual conversation where they can give me advice on things and they have a different mature perspective on the world.
Yeah.
But finding the best of both, because when you see like a really beautiful girl, maybe they didn't have to use like, I'm trying to say this in a non-offensive way. Me, for example, I couldn't get by on my looks. Like I think it's good that I had to develop interpersonal communication skills and like some sort of sense of humor. I don't look like I'm not a Bryce Hall chiseled jawline type of guy.
Just give me one of these.
Don't get it fucked up. Like, I'm still cute or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of rambling, but I don't know if that makes any sense.
No. I think it makes a lot of sense. I think too, it's also the area in which you meet girls. Because I feel like girls like from the South or from the East Coast are definitely different from West Coast. And like, I feel like it just depends on where you meet these girls and at what stage are they in their life? You know, are they working? Are they supporting themselves? Are they just getting flown out to Tulum every month? Tulum, Miami, you know. But I think you can. I think you can find the best of both.
It's possible. I think it's just
hope.
rare.
I hope. That's like my biggest fear. You know, like those like white picket fence, like you're just miserable in your marriage. That is every time.
I couldn't marry anyone that's like not funny, you know? Because like,
would you rather marry someone who's hilarious, makes you laugh all the time, but you have the worst sex of your life? Sex is terrible. Or marry someone who never makes you laugh, but makes you come every single time?
Oh God. Oh my God.
I'm gonna take my hoodie off real quick.
Yeah, do it.
I'm getting steaming up.
That question has like she's like actually like
I'd have to take the funny one
because you can make yourself come.
Yeah.
You can make yourself come. You can make yourself laugh too.
Yeah.
You can make yourself laugh and come at the
But
same
just
time.
like laughing, like I just feel like if he's funny, I just feel like this is so bad, dude. Come on, what are we doing? Let's just do jokes.
Instead of sex, stand up. Okay, so other tips. You didn't really dive in. I want to know this craziest psycho girl? Like, give me something. I feel like you have something.
I mean, I remember one time where there was a girl. Let's see. She was notorious for like calling guys out and like trying to get people pregnant and stuff. And like,
Wait, she was trying to get.
she had a track record of like trying to lock down dudes.
And this was before you started talking to her?
And I didn't actually talk to her, but it was like a bullet that I dodged. And she was very good looking and stuff. And everyone was like, bro, don't go down that path.
Do I know her?
You wouldn't know her.
Oh, damn it.
And she was, she was like, all fast forward, we were talking and I was like, whatever, drinking, whatever. And then she was trying to like, what's the word?
Have your children?
She was trying to start it and I had to like resist and be like, sorry, I'm gonna have to go. And that
You
was
resisted?
it. I was able to resist. I really didn't want to, but I was like, I could have been a dad at this point. So thank God.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Other than like crazy.
Do you have? I feel like though, girls have a very bad rep for being crazy or psycho, whatever. I feel like that's the go-to. But guys are crazy.
Yeah, they're pretty
Oh, yeah.
insane.
I'm sorry, but guys are either just as they're just better at hiding it. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like I've had some crazy fucking dudes.
I want to hear 'em.
I mean, you've been around for most of it. What
Oh,
do you
yeah.
mean you want to hear?
Yeah.
Like guys,
manipulation wise.
Yes. Yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
crazy in a different. Girls are openly crazy. Girls are like, screaming at you, whatever, openly being crazy. Guys are crazy in the opposite, where they play games and manipulate you to think certain things.
That like maybe
Yeah.
you're crazy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Like
just,
where it's
everyone's
like,
just fucking crazy.
I think that men are more crazy and like calling and crazy
Yeah.
like that. Because I'm a victim of that too. Well, I'm a perpetrator of that also. But women, I find that maybe they haven't been crazy with me, but they've been like cynical and heartless, where it's like they'll, I don't know, either move on ridiculously fast or they'll do something where I'm like, damn, you are ruthless. I don't know. It's
Women are ruthless.
yeah, like sorry, next guy, on to the next, and I'm like, or just ghosting situations and stuff like that. I think that
Ghosting.
yeah, or I get ghosted.
Really?
Yeah,
But have you ghosted?
I don't really ghost. No.
Have you
I haven't-
ghosted?
My heart's too big for that.
I don't think so. No. But like if we're
But I'm
broken
confused.
up,
Like,
I
what
stop talking.
is ghosting? Like, you just I'm confused because how are you supposed? Like, if you don't want to talk to someone anymore, like, isn't that just you stop talking to them? Like,
Yeah.
is that?
Yeah, like in talking phase, you just like. I feel
I've
like you
ghosted,
ghost.
but I don't. It's not like I'm not trying to like. I'm not in my mind be like, oh, I'm gonna ghost this person, but I just don't want to talk to them anymore.
Yeah, like you just don't.
I think in my experience, the girls that either have ghosted me or whatever, they don't like confrontation. Like they don't say, I'm not interested, this and that. They won't say like anything, like no type of closure or nothing. It's just, I'm not gonna respond anymore.
But does that make it better? It's
Nah.
just I'm saying that's why I'm like, is it better if you do give a reason of like, hey, listen, I like don't want to talk. This is why, or if you just like.
I would much rather someone say, hey, you just smell weird. I would rather someone say that to me than I never hear from them again, because it's like, damn, what did I do? Or like, what was the issue? Because that's why I don't ghost people, because I just find that to be very
I feel like
cynical.
you ghosted someone.
Nah, I'm not.
He's like thinking
Nah.
back.
There's a girl watching this that got ghosted by you.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna write in the comments.
Are you serious?
Because even if anybody were to text me like, hey, thinking of you or whatever, and that's happened before, I'd be like, hey, thank you so much. Blah, blah, blah.
Thank you so much. Oh my god.
There's no way.
If I texted a guy
Oh, thanks.
thinking of you and he said thanks so much,
Okay, maybe not that. Maybe not that.
I would jump off our balcony.
I'd be a ghost because I would die.
Maybe not thanks, but it would just
Thank
be
you
like,
so much.
like, hey, how are you? Whatever. But if you do that to a girl, you're not gonna get a response. Like, I don't know. I don't go.
What
through
if
that.
that's
you
true.
if you did what to a girl, like said I'm thinking of you?
You would just no response.
If a guy has
That's
Y'all
really.
done-
I hate texting though. I'm really bad at texting.
I love texting. You can find so many fun ways to be like there's this app, I don't know if I've talked about it on here, but there's an app where you can send pictures as puzzles. So you can send nudes as a complete puzzle, and they have to like put it together to see the news.
Who has the time?
I know, but imagine him
has the
just
fucking time?
imagine him just wanting to see titties and having to put together a whole ass puzzle.
You would do that. That's something that you like looked up, like how to make nudes extremely difficult for my significant other.
What a smart man. What can I say?
No, that's good. That's funny. But I just don't like the whole like, what are you doing? Doing okay. What are you doing now? You know what I mean?
That's boring.
Like throughout the day, like it's like, okay, if like we're gonna hang out, I'd much rather talk in person. Also, if like you're talking throughout the day, it's like when you meet up, it's like you've already told me everything through text, you know? Like I'd rather hear it like in person. It's so much better. Plus you can't interpret like the way they're saying it, and then
Texting get you in trouble.
So many people like get in arguments of just like, oh, like are you giving me attitude? And it's like, no, like I'm just typing normally, you know?
Yeah.
It's just so much like I'll just see you later. Like
what
let
advice
me know when you want me to hang out with you.
What advice would you give our guys out there listening that maybe have been ghosted? Do they reach out?
Oh, because people who watch our blog channel stuff know that I like to preach about stuff like this. So
really?
cut me off if I start going too long, even though this is a podcast. So I guess I'll just have to talk. I've been done so dirty in my past, and
what do you mean done dirty?
Done dirty, ghosted and disrespected, and
what's
just,
like the worst, the dirtiest a girl has done to you?
That type of stuff I don't even think I can say, but just personal jabs at my character and me, and trying to, I can't give a specific thing.
Has a girl ever like keyed your car?
Nothing crazy like that.
I feel like that's the worst. I feel like that's like the
That would be
lowest a girl
crazy.
can go, is like ruining a guy's car.
Yeah, I would never.
But
That's
they-
your
Your car
car
been
you care
keyed?
way too much.
No, I'm gonna key your car after this.
But there's been a lot that have tried to do like they'll go and start tattletaling and saying, he did this and this and this, and can you believe, and then he did like, and I'm like, and it's lies. And I'm like, bro.
Is it lies?
I think so, yeah.
Imagine, me and Becca were talking about, imagine if there was a Yelp for people, or for guys specifically, where girls could go and rate them
Anonymously.
and send and put dick pictures of them so that you could see their dick before ever like meeting them.
That'd be revenge porn though. But
it would be revenge porn. But imagine if you could like, okay, take out the dick pics, whatever.
Yeah, that was real
just
specific.
a plus side. Imagine if you could read a Yelp review of someone, like if people could like leave like 5-star and like, I don't know.
And then you just get a bunch of haters. This Rhino sucks. No, I don't. I think that let's see how I want to say this in a concise
you can
way.
reply, just like Yelp.
Like,
Let us make this up to you. Free burger on us.
just whatever, spreading falsities and whatever to their other friends and to their family members. And Rhino made me cry and he did it. I'm like, bro, what the hell? So then people when if another girl, I heard that you said this to her, and I'm like, bro, what the heck? So I think the whole point I'm trying to say is advice to guys who have been done dirty and ghosted and disrespected. You'd be better off like letting the people who don't want to be a part of your life, let them go, and don't try to prove your worth to anybody, because if they really care about you, they'd see it. And just level up and don't care about, I guess, just girls in general. If you're like, I'm heartbroken, how do I get her back? If you spend more time improving yourself, it's going to be easier for you in the future to not have as many girl problems. Because when I was in maybe high school, getting zero action whatsoever, like I don't think I had my first kiss till I was like, I don't know, 17.
Really?
Like 18 maybe. And I was 17. I was like, damn, I'm having a lot of girl troubles. But as soon as I like was working on myself, and then my channel was doing better and I became more popular, then I had less girl trouble and I was getting more attention from females.
You didn't have like girls like that's like because you said you started kind of YouTube in 6th grade. By 17, you weren't like having girls.
Nothing.
No
kiss, no nothing. I was like nothing. And then the more I worked on myself, the more options I had, and then I still got disrespected, but just not as much.
Damn. When did you have your first kiss? We've already talked about this. 17.
I think like in high school, like serious kiss, because when I was like younger, you know, when you have like dumb kisses,
like making out. My first makeout was with a girl.
Mine was like in 9th grade, I think, maybe.
A girl taught me how to kiss.
Really? Oh yeah, I used to make out with my friends all the time.
I know, we talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I literally used to play like boyfriend and girlfriend, and I'd be like, I'm the girl, you're gonna be the boy, we're going on a date, and like this is what's gonna happen. And I would just like go at it with my friend.
The girls would literally brush their teeth all in the bathroom together, like getting ready to make out at sleepovers.
Yeah.
Like it was such a thing.
And I would like ask my, like when you had to pretend to be the boyfriend, I'd be like, okay, like who do you like? Like who do I pretend to be like?
I would do the same thing, but then like I would wake up and it was like a dream. Next topic.
You wouldn't make out with your guy friends and sleepovers?
Believe it or not, I never did that, but
Wasn't a thing.
yeah, no.
So okay, some of your other favorite videos that I like are you do types of people. And I think I was in the types of drunk people. That one was really fun.
Fun one.
That was hilarious. We did like my favorite type of drunks are like the girls in the bathroom. You know, you go into a club in the bathroom, dude.
I love you.
You'll get the best advice in a girl's bathroom. We've talked about this too. What kind of drunk do you think you are?
I don't know. Fun one.
What Ari would know before anyone.
Yeah. What kind of drunk am I?
I mean, we could just ask our listeners also.
Yeah. Yeah. What you can tell me?
You're just fun. Like, but you're kind of that fun though that worries me. Like when you reach a certain level of drunk, it's like we were at a strip club. Shit you not. We were at a strip club in Miami. Becca, I see in her face, she's gone. She's drunk. I'm sober. She looks at me dead ass and she goes, I'm getting on the pole before we leave. I was like, no, you're not. She's like, yeah. I'm going to do a backflip on the pole before we leave. Then she reaches over and bites a stripper's ass in a very loving way. But I was like, dude, like
She loved it.
she did love it. But still, that's the drunk. Like, even if I feel like if I get drunk, I'm like, I can honestly say I've never blacked out. Like I've never not remembered. I've never done anything. Like I feel like my senses are still just like, I have to be pretty aware.
Yeah, you're really good drunk.
I'm pretty good drunk.
Just like, but I always need you there. You know, I'm like, crazy idea. And then you're like, no. And then I'm like, okay.
I know you don't drink now, but what kind of drunk were you?
I'm like probably like super similar to you, where
Like where your senses.
I don't act out of character. I'm not like the I'm gonna go bite a stripper's ass.
Well, I'm like this sober though.
That's true.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just a personification of like your actual self. So I just become more mellow and like not really that talk. Well, I can be talkative, but I just feel like ocean smooth. Just go with the flow. That's really what I am.
Does Noah drink?
No, not really.
That's crazy.
We're just kind of like holy, just
love living and serving.
loving, living, and serving.
Children of Christ.
Children of
I have a
Christ.
tattoo
So am I.
of Jesus on me.
Oh my God. See, this would weird me out. Imagine a guy
I
fingering
love
you
that.
with Jesus looking at you though.
I love that. Jesus supports it. He's on my team.
Luckily,
God is watching you.
God is watching.
amen.
I hate, you know what I hate? The drunks, the girls that cry, or even, I don't know if guys cry when they get drunk. The girls that just cry when they're drunk, you know those people.
Oh yeah, I always pass them off. I'm sorry. I'm always just like, I'm like, oh my God. Because you know, when I'm like not like as empathetic, I feel like when I'm drunk. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
It's fucked up. I know, but I'm honest at least. And like, I just like can't like relate like in that moment. You know what I mean? And then I also have nervous laughter. So that's not fun.
You
like
have nervous laughter.
yeah, kind of like when I'm like uncomfortable, like when I used to get like yelled at by my mom, I'd start laughing. And then like I'd start like giggling. I think of like the stupidest, funniest thing from like 2013. And then I'm like, fuck, dude. Like she's like, what do you think is so funny? Like this and that. So like I'll get like nervous laughter where like I can't take it like seriously. And then I'm just like trying to, you know, find her friend or whatever. And then I'm just like, I'll be right back. You know, maybe I'll get like a water bottle. I'm like, I'm going to go find a phone charger. And then I'm just like,
Fighting
I just
strippers'
can't deal with
asses.
that right now, you know?
Have you ever done a video of types of people in bed, or is it too rated R for YouTube?
We might get there eventually. I haven't done that before, but that is really funny.
Let's get there now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's name. I want to hear types of people in bed.
Oh man. Oh, there's so many. I mean, that's a great video idea too, because we did one recently. It was things you think in the bedroom, and it was super funny. It was like from a guy's perspective.
What were they?
It was like, so when does the fucking start? Like, let's skip the small talk. When is she?
Do y'all really think that?
Yeah. What?
What are we? I'm trying to think. That's actually really good. So like, what's going through a guy's head?
Oh, I can hold the mic?
Yeah, you can do whatever you
See,
want.
I would have been holding this thing the whole time.
Woohoo! What does go through a guy's head? Like, okay, you get home.
You get home.
Are you already thinking about fucking on the date?
Oh, absolutely.
When do you think about? Are you thinking about fucking her while you're texting her for the date?
Here's the thing. Because obviously, if I'm on a date, whatever, you already know what the vibe is. So I'm gonna be attracted to the person, whatever. But here's what you have to do. It's like girls don't want to feel like they're being a slut or like. So if I say, let's like go to a dinner and let's watch a movie and let's just hang out, and then they're comfortable, everything's cool, and then later on you get to the action, whatever. But the whole time, the guy typically in my experience, is thinking like, all right, when's this gonna happen? Whereas if you come up front saying, let's run something right now, then it's like you just want me for my body, and it's
okay, dead ass, no bullshit.
Okay.
Does it change your opinion about a girl if she fucks you on the first date?
Not at all.
There's no way. Don't get any ideas. I'm literally trying to convince Becca. I'm like, Bex, listen, like, Becca fucks before the first date.
No, it was one fucking time.
I heard about that joke because I watched some of the other ones.
Oh my God, it was one time. It's ruined my life.
No. But I'm saying, okay, so it doesn't. Like, be dead ass. Don't be just saying this. So, like,
no, I'm a straight
watching.
shooter. Straight shooter.
It doesn't change your opinion at all whatsoever. Like,
you know what someone told me recently?
What?
They told me that that the best thing that you can do is if a guy, like, let's say you have like dinner reservations, whatever, and you like...
Wait, I know who told you this. This isn't true. Listen to this. Okay, tell me. You're the guy. Tell me.
Okay.
It's kind of like...
Let's let her...
I was like, really? No, okay, it sounds really... I don't know. But he was like, the best thing that you could do... I literally can't even say it with a straight face. He was like, if you have dinner reservations and he invites you over before, you go over, you guys fuck before the date, and then you leave before even going to... Like, you're like, oh, you know what? Like, I'm going to go home.
Ah, shit.
Tell me this is the worst idea you've
And
ever
it'll
heard.
make him go crazy.
No, it'll make him save money on dinner.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, the
Yeah, he
fuck?
would save
A
some
guy
money.
told you this, correct?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't
He's
know
like,
where
so
that came
he's
from.
like, so you want to go on a date next week?
No, but it wasn't like a conversation like that. Like, he
Tell
wasn't
me
asking me out
if
on it.
you. I know it wasn't. But I'm just saying, like, a guy. Of course, the guy's gonna be like, yeah, listen, best advice ever. Fuck him before the first date and go home. Best idea ever. Like, of course he's gonna
no
say
small
that.
talk. Don't have to
that
pay
is
for the
the
meal.
funniest thing. That is the funniest. Now when I said it out loud,
Yeah.
it's just so much funnier.
So you're talking about the stigma of the what?
Like, I'm saying, okay, first of all, tell her that's a bad idea, please.
No, I'm not
don't
going to do that, you
No,
guys.
I know. I'm just
Jeez.
That saves beating around the bush. Like, so where are you from? Like, so what did your brother do for work? Like, yeah, let's skip that and just.
So wait, y'all, like, as y'all are asking questions, because this is me as a date, like, I feel like as a girl, and I guess you tell me if this is true or not, you might be a little bit different, but I feel like I actually am curious to know them. Like, I am asking to actually, like, listen to the answers.
Yeah.
You're not.
No, yeah. I like goofy dates.
What's a goofy date?
Like, just being...
What's a goofy date?
Let's go on a goofy date. Y'all just both giggle the whole time.
That's Becca's ideal date. Are you kidding?
I'm
She's
forgetting.
like,
I'm forgetting what the hell you asked me. I'm trying to think.
okay, no, I'm saying, like, on a date, as guys, you're asking questions, you're literally just like small, like trying to get to the fucking. Like, that's just you're literally like, oh, what's your dreams? Like, you really don't give a fuck, or like, you actually somewhat do.
After you fuck.
I think that I do enjoy, like, I enjoy personally getting to know people and actually having dinners and like establishing a sort of relationship and then seeing where you want to take it. But then there's the girls that like granted I'm a virgin, but there's the girls that
Oh, yeah.
like
Me
will
too.
hold it for hostage, hold the cat for hostage and be like, well, maybe we'll see how I feel in a few weeks and we'll go on a few dates and see. And then it's like, then you start investing your time and energy just to like still them say, oh no, we're not going to do anything. And it's like, what the heck? I like the idea of like, bro, you got to know, like you got to test drive the car before you buy it. So let's get the Carfax.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you hype it up.
No, but then you got to realize we're being told, like, our moms, I guarantee your mom has said this, they don't want the cow. They don't buy the cow if they get the milk for free. So y'all are over here saying
That's talking about dating.
What
Like
do you
if
mean?
you're
I would
if
disagree
you're
with
fuck
that.
buddies, like if you're fuck buddies and like you're hanging out all the time and you're like giving them everything that they want, but like they're not putting a label on it, like being like, oh, like you're my girlfriend, and they're like fucking around. I feel like that's what that saying kind of goes for.
What's more of a turnoff? What do you give up more? Or like what is more like you're done with it? Is it the girl that fucks on the first date and you know it's great or whatever, or is it the girl that kind of plays hard to get and like keeps like kind of leaving you hanging?
Completely done with the hard to get thing. I personally am like, bro, if you don't want to buy what I'm selling, I'm not gonna keep trying to sell it to you.
Oh no.
Because then how many weeks go by and then it's like,
Okay, well I'm not talking weeks.
But I had all the best relationships I had was when I got the Carfax sooner, and then I was able to.
So you think it's just it's an old school fashioned way to think that people should be holding out?
Because what are you doing it for?
Yes. Please say yes.
Well, you got the girl. What will be the point of holding out? Because then there's girls that hold out and then never.
Okay, think about it this way. If you hold out, right, it's not like you're fucking a bunch of guys. Like you only like would do it with someone that you like really like. Hold on. You know,
this is my thing. This is about holding out, and for me personally, holding out isn't like you said, holding the cat hostage situation. Me holding out, I love the buildup. And I love building the chemistry. I feel like if you just have sex on the first night, yeah, maybe the sex is great. But I think going on a couple dates and like having that attraction where you want to have sex, but you go home and you stop yourself and it's just like this buildup, I think the sex is so much better. And I mean, I'm not holding out.
There's a buildup and then it's like really stressful.
Yeah, but you just can't. You're like, oh my God, I really want to fuck. Yeah. But like, it's just the sexual tension. Because once you do that and like once you know what it's like fucking them, the sexual tension is still kind of there, but it's still kind of gone.
Yeah, and you can like make out and stuff. It's not like it's like, don't touch me.
Yeah.
And I think that's a great, like, I completely agree with you. And that's great for girls. But then there's endless guys where that's happening, the holdout's happening. And then she's like, oh, I don't like you. We're not going to do anything. Bye. And then he just got rinsed out of 5 dinner dates.
Actually, we know girls that literally like will plan their dinner, schedule dinner dates to eat for the week, and then so he rolls his eyes.
I heard the podcast and Julia said like it built up the tension. Yeah, we're building up this tension right now, and then you get ghosted.
Yeah, that sucks.
But for a girl,
but like Becca said, I feel like the tension is like there's making out, there's like foreplay. I feel like there's still that element, but it's just like once you like fuck or like once you have sex. You know what? There's just not that mystery to it anymore, and I feel like that's fun. Like that's I feel like part of sex is like the buildup.
Holding out, like we're talking, like I feel like you guys are talking about like months and shit. You know what I mean? Like, come on, like she can fucking not fuck you for like 3 days. You'll be fine.
Yeah, 3 days.
When should a guy walk away if he feels like he's getting kind of held out? Because I've known girls. We have to go on 3 dates, then we can do it.
See, they say that.
Why you set up a schedule like that?
Yeah, if they have a schedule, that's schedule.
I'll send a Google Calendar invite of when we're fucking, and also what you should wear,
where you can touch me, what positions are allowed.
Bossy, huh?
And then there's also the classic. Well, I don't really know you that well yet, and I'm like, so what? Like, if you know a fact about my family, that's gonna make you want. Like, I now know where your brother went to college. Let's run
thank
it.
God. Put it in my fucking...
Exactly. So I got off topic.
No. It's true, though. It's true. I don't know if it's this old mindset. The same mindset that we have about, like, being nude. Like, girls still feel like they will bend over and cover everything but the nipple and be bending over fully in front of a camera. And I'm like, that's, like, worse than just showing your nipple. Like, I don't understand what this taboo... I think it's just... Sex is so taboo still. Yeah. And, like, having sex... And I feel like girls are, like... feel like in order to be like respected, but I feel like a woman should be respected no matter if she's doing her thing, fucking on the first date or fucking, waiting months. I feel like it should be on a woman's term and it shouldn't be like judged by like people shouldn't be able to tell her what to do.
Yeah, I think a lot of girls bought into that stigma of, yeah, if you do it quicker, then somehow you're not valuable. But it's like I said, those are some of the most amazing relationships and things I had was when we both were on the same page early off the jump and there was no... This is my question I was going to ask you guys. How does a guy know when to bounce if he feels like they're holding it for hostage, if they're like delaying?
I think it depends on how much you like the girl. I mean, if you really like the girl, if it's just like, I just want to fuck, bounce if like it's not happening within 2 to 3 dates.
Oh yeah.
But if you're like really, if you really like her and you're like invested and you like want to make it work, I think, I don't know. It's hard for me to answer. I feel like a month max.
Oh yeah.
Like I feel like if, yeah.
Yeah.
You're like getting chills thinking about it.
Flashbacks. I paid for all those dates.
He's like, oh my god, 53rd
And
catch date.
it also depends though if you're
And she ordered the Wagyu again. Fuck.
especially if she's hitting you up like to go out and to take her on dinners. That's I feel like a red. Like if she's like
To take you and to take her on dinners. Like she should be hitting you up like to hang out and stuff.
No.
Like,
I'm saying like if
I'm
he's
hungry. Like eat first, bitch, and I'll come pick you up. God damn.
no, but I'm saying like if she's holding out but she's hitting you up constantly to take her out, I think that's a red flag. I think if you're hitting her up constantly and she's holding out, that's a little bit different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be, now that I know this information, that guys are literally thinking of like, oh my God, like when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? Like she really wants to watch this part of the movie. You know what I mean? Doesn't it make you feel like, you know, like imagine like hanging out with a dude and like, you're like, oh fuck. Now I'm going to think that all the time. I'm going to be like, oh my
You're
God.
just thinking of fucking the whole time.
I really like this movie. It's
like the pressure's on.
Yeah. Or like, it's kind of like, you know, when you have those people where they sleep over and then they stay like a long time the next day, and then you're just kind of like, I got shit to do.
Fact.
You know what I mean?
So you think a guy's just like literally not
like that's what you're being then
no.
if you're not fucking?
Well, because I had a situation relatively recently also where it was like it wasn't getting any further. Let me get my stuff. Thank you. Where I told her, I said, she was so amazing, such a nice girl. And I was like, dude, I don't need another pen pal. It's cool that we talk a lot and stuff, but bro, we're the opposite genders and stuff. What are we doing here? Like,
So you're telling me that guys genuinely do not just enjoy wait, what am I trying to say? Enjoy
Sorry.
the company. Enjoy the company of a female. Like unless we're fucking, I'm wasting your time.
maybe I'm a little twisted in the head, but after we've had like a relationship and done a few things, then I really start to be like, damn, I really like you.
Yeah,
and
you
then
fuck them, and then they're like, you know what? If they
become
still
emotional.
like you after,
I just had an epiphany.
then that's cool.
It's bad. This is why oh my God. This is why we have so many issues, and this is why everyone's crazy. It's opposites. Girls get the feelings and then want to fuck. Guys fuck and then the feelings come after.
Yeah.
But we expect them to be on the same wave of like, we want them to have feelings for us before fucking.
Correct.
But I think they have feelings once they fuck us.
So which
That's
way
true.
do we compromise?
Is this true? Can I get an
That's-
amen?
That's really good.
See, that was a good
Holy
discovery
fuck,
there.
dude. You're insane.
I know. Should I read your fortune like right now?
Jesus Christ. I need a session.
But it's crazy because I think that as women, we're like, I don't want to fuck you. It's not even about holding out or being prude. It's like having sex with someone is very intimate, at least for me. And it's like,
Correct.
I want to have feelings for them and I want to like want that. And I feel like for guys, it's like, I feel like that comes after. I feel like it's like,
Yeah, that's crazy. And the girls are talking to their friends that are like,
Well,
don't fuck him, don't fuck him. And it's like, maybe they really do want to fuck you. And their friends are telling them, watch the movie. You guys are going to a movie. And I'm like, I don't want to watch a movie.
okay, Bex, we know who you're talking about. It's me.
yeah, I think not to like even go after women, but like that's true. It's in their biology. It's in y'all's biology to want to hold out and wait for see if this guy's worthy of being a good mate to you, because obviously you want to have good offspring, and that's like the primal brain thinking. But then the men is like, I'm trying to let this seed go and plant as many trees as I can. That's like the male biology.
It is literally like engraved in us. So crazy. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. My
Okay.
shit
That was
show
good.
TED Talk.
And that
Okay.
doesn't mean that the girls are like fucking everybody.
No. No one said literally no one
Right,
said that.
that's
Just
why
to
that's
make that
selective.
clear.
She's so funny. I love you. Okay, back to types of people in bed. Let's run through this. Types of people in bed.
Types of people in bed.
You say types of girls in bed. We'll say types of men.
Oh, okay. Types of girls in bed. The dead starfish.
Okay, there's a dead star. No,
She's
no.
dead?
The equivalent to a dead starfish in bed is the guy who looks at himself in the mirror while he fucks you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
I mean,
shit.
I look at myself in the mirror.
okay,
There's
but
one.
that's okay.
I don't like how I so quickly went to dead starfish. I don't know. I feel weird about that now.
Starfish.
The starfish.
Give me another one.
Again, I've only ever been with 2 people ever.
Same.
Yeah, we've all
Yeah.
one, two. You got the Death Starfish, and then you have the one that be saying stuff thinking it's sexy, but it's not, and it's awkward.
Oh God.
Please say a line.
Say something.
Like
What is
what
something?
someone
What is
that
the
someone-
worst
That's a
thing?
great soundbite. Rhino saying some sus.
What's the worst thing a girl said during sex?
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Well, I think it was one where it was like, it was cringe. It was like,
We're like, we've said this.
it was like some all right, let me, am I being a good girl for daddy or something?
Oh no.
And I was just like, oh man. I
You
know.
don't like that? Does that hot a little bit?
No, there's definitely, talking is great, but because everyone knows I'm the connoisseur with stuff like that. But sometimes it's like, whoa, this is not like a porno. Like, you can be cool, like we can talk and shit. But there's that. I don't know. That's
I think the
one.
equivalent to that is the one you brought up earlier. The guys that always need reassurance.
Oh, the ones that are like, "Are you okay? Is it okay if I do this?" And dude, are you kidding? I'm fucking you. Like, it's fine.
Let's just consent is necessary.
It's all fun and games until.
No, yeah. But it's like it already went in.
It's all fun and
know?
games. And she goes, "What the hell are you doing? I thought you wanted me to take charge."
Okay, yeah. I'm not saying that doesn't give you like the golden ticket to all the holes, if you know what I mean.
The golden ticket to all the holes. Yeah, butthole off limits. You have to ask for that.
Yeah, you have to
For
ask
sure.
for the butthole,
Yeah.
and like,
But
I've
you
had
shouldn't.
sex in a really long time. I'm like, oh my
Oh,
god.
Bex. You shouldn't have to ask. This is the thing. You should never have to ask. I mean, yeah, there's some moments you should be like, does this feel good? You can tell by, if you can read a girl's body and
Yeah.
how she's like responding to what you're doing, you can tell if it feels good or not.
Yeah. Okay. I'm kind of talking about like if we're already like being like, can I touch your neck? You know, like when it's like just shit that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like where it's like, I'm not saying like, oh, can I slap the shit out of you? You know what I mean? And like do this. I'm saying that like if you're already like making out, whatever, and it's like, is it okay if I like touch your neck
that's
while we
weird.
make out? I'm like, bro, like what?
At this point, no, it's not. We're done.
Okay, give me one more. One more girl in bed.
Oh, okay. Well, that was just making me think of this one time where a girl was like, this, the cliche, "You can do whatever you want to me," and I was like,
Anything?
"Well, there's like, there's not much to do. Like, what you want me to like give you a 360 flip off the balcony? Like, there's only a few things that we can really." But that just made me think of that. And then you have
See, this is what I'm worried about. Is like, I feel like girls think like these, and now I'm like, what goes on in a guy's head is like, if we're like, yeah, I'm a good girl, do whatever you want to me. They're like, what am I supposed to?
Yeah,
fucking
they're like,
do
what
to
is
you?
this, a
Do whatever you
porno?
want.
And then it's like, there's guys that watch pornos that expect porno shit. You know
You
what I
guys
mean?
are so difficult.
talk
I'm
about
so
this forever.
confused.
And then the last thing, well, there's a whole bunch. And then there's the there's too many, but they're not really that. And then there's just the amazing one that's perfect. And then you
Oh, yeah.
catch feelings, and then they ghost you, and then
That's equivalent to I don't know. Oh, the worst one is the one that hypes it up over texting.
Oh man,
Oh yeah.
And then you meet in person and it's, that's the worst. Like, don't
That's why I
even
don't
talk
like
about
it.
it over
That's so
text.
true.
That's why I don't like texting.
Oh, is that why you don't like texting?
That's no, but that's one of the reasons why, because it's like what you guys already had like sex through like sexting, and you haven't had sex in real life, and then it's like you make it this like whole fucking thing in your head, and then when you guys actually have sex, like both of y'all are fucking shaking nervous.
Yeah.
when
terrible.
y'all are, obviously I know you guys only have one body each, but like if for a guy would have, is that what guys do? Be like, I'm gonna do this, like I'm gonna do this to you so good before y'all done anything. Is that common?
There's definitely been those times where guys will just be like, they just talk a big game. Like they'll just like,
I could never.
oh,
do that.
just wait till I see you, blah, blah. And you're like, ooh, like you get like, okay.
Like, how are you guys sexting before you've even like had sex? You know what I mean?
I don't know. It's happened. Has it happened to you?
No, not to me.
That's because you.
I mean, I don't text.
But every girl
I'm
be
bad
doing
at
that.
texting.
Every girl be doing that, like, and I got the best head, and then it feels like a pencil sharpener.
Ow.
Or like, I've been told I'm like a really good kisser, and then you kissing them, and it's like you're with a chihuahua, like you're the chihuahuas.
bad.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
it's like that.
The chihuahua kids.
That's why I never talk a big game. I'm like, what are you gonna do to me? Let's see.
We'll see.
You'll see. Yeah.
We'll see. You have off games. I can't.
see.
We can't win every game, but
It's like, let me see your stats.
Let me see the car facts.
me see the
like
car
you said,
facts.
The car facts. I love it. I love it. Before we wrap, I want to know, you're kind of diving in, changing gears just a little bit, but this music career you have going on, I've kind of heard a little bit about it. Someone actually played me one of your songs earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who played it?
Steven.
Hey. That's what I thought.
No, he played it in the car. It's actually like, I'm fucking impressed.
Thank you.
Are you going to be changing gears completely, or are you going to still stick around with the YouTube, kind of mix them both?
I've taken the music real serious over the past few months, so I'm coming out with the little tape next month in April.
So you haven't really released anything yet?
Released a handful of songs, and yeah, I practiced for a long time, so I mean, it means a lot to me that you said that you liked it, but yeah, I focus a lot on that, so I'm going to be taking that very serious, and like, I really want to see where that goes. I'll still be doing the YouTube. We're doing the podcast. We're doing the vlog. So I'm doing everything so that even if you hate my music, you can still enjoy other things I do. But that's definitely a path that I'm going down. So
sick. Bieber collab?
Bieber collab soon.
Are you still a huge Bieber fan?
We got the Fetty Wap song dropping.
There we go.
Dropping soon. So yeah.
Dropping soon. Bex is going to get a mixtape.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay, should we wrap? Let's wrap with our lover's dilemma, and let's make it quick because we are on time crunch. Yeah? How are we at? Yep. So much sex talk. It's just, woo!
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Can I get y'all on a song? Is that possible?
Yeah, let's do it. I'll do a, what's it called?
Wait, I want to do like the Maybach music.
I could get the tag.
Ad-libs. Ad-libs?
Let me do the
artist tag.
What would you be?
No, like just say something like you know how the guy, like Rick Ross has the girl that says Maybach music.
Oh my God, you're perfect.
That was a good voice too.
Wow.
Thank you.
You do it, Julie.
No.
Okay.
I'm like, yes, this Maybach music. Okay, here we go. Dear Shitshow, these are fans. They write in questions. I've been dating my boyfriend for about 6 months, and while the sex is really good, I still feel really self-conscious when he goes down on me. I thought I would be over my embarrassment by now, but it's only gotten worse, and I think it's because my feelings for him keep getting stronger every day. He goes down on me almost every time we have sex, and I feel like I ruin the mood because I get so awkward. What should I do?
Just like
Becca's like, can't relate.
Kick back and relax, honey.
It's the thing is, I don't feel like it's
Enjoy.
the same thing that I feel like guys are like, oh, I love going down on you. I don't know if I truly believe that there's a guy. I mean, there's some out there that truly love it, but I think it's something guys say to like, because they want you to like, want to impress you. They're like,
I mean, you like sucking dick too. Huh? You like sucking dick, right?
Yeah, but I don't, okay, do I enjoy the actual act of sucking dick? No. Do I enjoy seeing someone really turned on and know that like I'm doing that? Yes. So it's like, I feel like that's kind of the same thing with, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
To her question, it was a girl. I would just say if the guy's doing it every time, clearly he either enjoys it or really there's no problems. If he wasn't doing it and was like, well, I don't know, then I feel like you'd have reason to be self-conscious. But he keeps kissing me, but I don't know, I'm kind of self-conscious about my lips, but he always kisses me. Okay, well then what are you bitching about?
Yeah, like,
I don't know.
God, fucking get kissed.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Just let it happen.
Take a deep breath, honey. Hold it in for 3 seconds and let it out.
What is a girl supposed to do? What is a girl supposed to do when a guy goes down on her? It's like the same thing as like, what does a guy do with his hands? Do you just like
read a book?
The dishes. Taxes.
File the taxes.
What do you want a guy doing with his hands?
Emails.
This is good. What do you want a guy doing with his hands when you give head?
Grab my titties.
That's a good one.
You can even like grab my ass or like my legs.
How is he grabbing your ass? What are you giving?
Like, I don't know, like under.
He's really long.
Like,
arms.
I don't know, or just like feeling me, bro.
Oh God, Becca's
feel me, bro.
She's
oh
on.
My God.
What should I do? Just feel me, bro. Never mind.
Okay, we're wrapping with that.
Yeah, I won't say bro.
We are wrapping.
Come on, bro.
Okay, Rhino.
Fuck me, bro. Huh? don't. We might cut that one out.
Okay, tell everyone where they can find you.
You guys can find me just at LLS on YouTube. Just type in LLS or Rhino on Instagram at RHINO _.
Damn, you got that? Just at Rhino.
I know. I tried to get just Rhino, but the account was very mean to me when I tried to get it from him. I was like, bro, let me have it. I'm like, bro, I'm bigger than y'all.
Have you seen that tweet of the like? Okay, wait.
No, say it.
Of like P Diddy like trying to get his account back.
Mm-mm.
What does it say?
Where like, well, his last name's Combs, right?
Uh-huh.
And like he was like literally messaging this dude, like trying to get like the like combs or something, but this guy like sold combs and he wanted like millions of dollars. It's really funny. Look it up.
Go check it out.
Yeah.
In the meantime, what do we remind them to do, Bex?
Like, comment, and subscribe.
That is right. Do not forget that the audio comes out early on iTunes. Please just go leave us a 5-star review. You have so much time on your hands.
Yeah, we'll read only 5-star reviews. You know?
Yeah, you know? All right, we're out. We will see you guys next Thursday. You don't want to miss it. We're going to be doing it naked.
Are we? People, so there was one comment on our thing that was like, it was like, you know, you guys don't have to do clickbait. Like, we're already fans and we like the show.
It's clickbait. All right, we're out.